episode. This is not gonna be like a long episode, but recently there was a video that was dropped down on YouTube on I think it was just Bombs Productions YouTube channel, and it's a college football player highlights. And then there was another channel that dropped down his highlights. So there's a lot of like Giant fans out there right now that are like begging for the Giants to go get this kid Caleb Williams, which I think, in my opinion, I can highly agree. I highly can agree with the Giants going for him because Williams is a freak on the field. He was a Heisman winner last year, and there was a lot of talk of him maybe going to the draft last year, I think. But, he went, he chose to stay at college. Now, he had put out just a list of the top 5 NFL teams he'll play for. Otherwise, he'll go back to USC to make more money, which would be his senior year. And then at that point, then he would be an ultimate number 1 overall pick next year in 2025. So let's just dive in here real quick. We don't have to read the entire article because we want to get to the teams. So right here, he wants to go to Dallas, Las Vegas, Minnesota, definitely New York for the Giants, not Jets, and the 49ers, which when I saw the 49ers, I was like, I don't know if they're going to I don't think they're going to tank for Caleb Williams because they have Brock Purdy, who's right now playing at the best his best level of football, and he's one of those. I'd say he's one of those top quarterbacks right now in the league with Mahomes and not even Mahomes. Mahomes played like shit on Sunday night. I'd say he's up there with Hurts and them. So I don't know if the 49ers make sense. The Cowboys is kind of it's kind of eerie because they have Dak Prescott and they have Trey Lance, and they just got Trey Lance. It's I don't know how to say this for Cowboys. It's kind of like doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I mean, anything's possible. Raiders would make good sense. Their quarterback situation with Jimmy Garoppolo and stuff. I mean, they could use a young, talented quarterback, but the Vikings definitely would. So I'd say it's Giants, Vikings, and maybe the Giants, Vikings, and Bears make a lot of sense because the Vikings are not going to continue with Kirk Cousins next year, and he's on his last contract, and Cousins is just trash. I mean, I'm sorry, yes, he's the king of stats on fantasy and stuff, but Cousins is he's not playing his best football. He's not, and he's not the best quarterback that the Vikings had. So the Vikings make a lot of sense for him to go play with his former teammate Jordan Addison from USC that the Vikings got in the first round. But I think it's going to be a no shocker, and this is going to make a ton of sense. But the Giants are number 1. Hold on one second. Yeah, we just had to click on this. I'll show you guys. Oh my God, where is it? Hold on, you guys. I swear, I came across the list.
46 points this season. 31 came in the second half against Arizona.
What the heck?
So they scored 15 points outside of that second half against Arizona.
Yes.
That's a massive disappointment for a team.
Well, anyways, the Giants were number 1 on the list.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 guys' names.
And absolutely, I strongly think that the Giants can get Caleb Williams in the draft. Basically, the Giants right now should. if you want to put into perspectives, I think they should probably just tank. You know, just tank for Caleb Williams because he's gonna do so much for you guys in the Giants organization and stuff. And you know, he's everything. I mean, the Giants would be scary if they have Caleb Williams, and I don't know if they go for Marvin Harrison Jr., but Caleb Williams. So I mean, the Giants have talent, you know, on offense. They got some young talent players. You know, it's just a quarterback that just, you know, it sucks right now. So, you know, they excuse me. So they need someone that is going to turn that organization around. And Caleb Williams is definitely the answer. You know, that would ultimately put a ton of hype in New York for the Giants, and that would put the Giants back on the market for popularity-wise, you know, because it's sad to say, you know, the Jets took over that last year with Aaron Rodgers going, and, you know, then everybody was not really looking at the Giants anymore. So this would seriously bring back life for Giant fans, you know, down in New York. And not just that, it would be so exciting just to see Williams go toe to toe in the NFC East. So yeah, we'll get to his highlights, you guys. Maybe he comes in March. I'd say a little closer to the draft because he's ultimately number one. There's no doubt about it. You have number one Williams, and number two is going to be Lincoln from North Carolina. Number three, I probably want to say it's going to be Sanders from Colorado, Deion Sanders' son, because he looks really good too. It's got to be Williams, Lincoln, and Sanders, top three. But there's got to be two other quarterbacks. I haven't kept my eyes out for because college football it's in the middle of the season right now. So I haven't kept my eyes out a whole lot besides Williams the most and a little bit of Sanders. But yeah, Giant fans I think really should be just hyped to see this kid because the Giants on Monday night after giving up 11 sacks like that, I mean, that's when the whole Caleb Williams, you know, pool stirred up for Giants. You know, they were like, oh my gosh, we're like pretty much let's just tank and go get Caleb Williams. And I mean, I know it's one of those, you know, why does it concern, you know, a Packer fan who's making this video about him? It's not, again, this is NFL content. It's not just all about exactly the Packers. This is just something that has been going around in the league, and they're already putting out draft prospects. So, yeah, and you know what? If he ends up going to the Giants, I mean, I swear, it's gonna make a ton of sense, you know, because the Giants front office knows what's at stake here. They know, you know, what they're doing for Caleb, if that's going to be the point. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's pretty much going to do for my thoughts on Caleb Williams, you guys. You guys can always let me know what you think in the comments below on Caleb Williams and what you guys think of him, and if the Giants make a ton of sense for him. Definitely let me know in the comments because I think this is important for Giant fans to really just keep an eye out for. And to just, you know, at this point, I mean, I would really just kind of hope that, I mean, and I don't want to say this, but if I'm a Giants fan and I want Caleb Williams, I would hope that we lose. I really would. Why am I saying that? It's because then you have a closer chance to getting this kid right in your lap on day one of the draft in Detroit. Like, he can literally come right to you if you lose all the rest of the games. So it's it's that easy. I hate to say it, it's that easy to lose. So, I mean, Giants, if you really want to tank right now, I mean, now's your opportunity because, I mean, you'll be fighting with the Bears, the Vikings, and I'd say the Bears the most because Justin Fields, God knows where he's going to end up going after the season. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a battle. So if you don't start tanking now and you start winning, and then then your chances of getting him is gonna be slim, unless you guys make a trade with whomever wins the number 1 overall pick. So again, Giants, now's your chance to tank because the more you tank, then the much better chance you're going to have Caleb Williams in your hands. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'd do if I was the Giants. I'd just say, screw it, and let's go get Caleb. Because right now, he's the stud of the draft. Like, he's the best player. Like, the number 1 best player in this draft. So, yeah. All right, well, that's going to wrap this video up, you guys. Again, the name's Josh, and I am the creator and host of Cheesehead Productions. Absolutely, if you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more news content or something like this in the future, definitely give the video a like, comment, and subscribe, especially tap that bell, get notifications for when I come out with videos. That'd be much appreciated for sure. Okay, that's gonna do for the video. I'm sorry I can't really talk, but thank you guys for watching so much. And as always, go Pack Go. Oh, and real quick, I will come back on Saturday night. I'm here debating Saturday. It's probably gonna be Sunday night. It'll probably be Sunday night that I'll just make a preview of the Packers video. It's the preview for Monday Night Football, but thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this, and alrighty, see you guys on the next episode.